Welcome to Healthy Conversations with East. Today we're going to talk about when is enough enough. So I had a friend of mine. She was dating this guy. The guy, when she first met him, she said, and I quote, he didn't have a car, he only had one pair of shoes, and he didn't have good credit. But she still took on this project of trying to build this guy up and make him her man. So after about 2 years of dating, both of them trying to find themselves, I guess the relationship started to go astray. So every month I would get a call from her telling me that she kicked him out the house. But I never received a call when she let him come back. So after this happened for a while, I guess the guy finally got fed up. He stayed away. She was crushed. So much so that after 2 years, she still has resentment towards this man. So it has now prevented her from being able to date because she feels like all men are garbage. But my conversation to her was, why would you take on this project in the first place? We're all in our 40s. Why get a man who has absolutely nothing? So her thing was, I felt like that if I got a man who was established, he would probably be a cheater. So I got a man who didn't have anything, helped build him up to the best of my ability, and I thought that he'd love me forever. That wasn't the case. So now she finds herself in this place where she don't want to date and she hate all men. So much so, she's now in therapy. Kudos to her for that. But outside of therapy, she's very bad. So one day, I go to her house, I walk up in her office and she says, I'm glad that you're here. I got something to tell you. So I said, hey, what's going on? She said, so my ex, he plays the instruments at the church and now he just got offered a new job in media. So that's good for him. She said, well, once I found out, I made a fake email, fake social media page, and I got a penis picture from one of my friends, sent this email to the church and the potentially new job, and told the job, hey, this guy has been sending nude pictures to my 15-year-old daughter. So it was safe to say that he didn't get the job. I'm not even sure what happened with him at the church. So I was stunned as I sat there and I asked her, I said, hey, are you finished? She said, no, I'm gonna mess that car up also. So I said, why are you doing all of this? She said, because I put some tires on a credit card for him and he didn't pay that credit card and he messed my credit up. So I said, okay, are you going to mess his car up to the point where he had to file an insurance claim? She said, he can't afford to have insurance. I said, well, how do you know this? She said, because I looked it up on the internet. So I'm thinking to myself at this time, this lady has a lot of free time on her hands. So I said, well, if he can't afford to have insurance, how could he afford to pay your credit card? She said, I don't care. I want him to suffer just like I am. So, you're in therapy, and you're doing all these damaging things to someone else. Did you talk to your therapist about this? She said, no. She said, but my therapist did say that they know that I'm not squeaky clean. So I left her house feeling flabbergasted. I had never heard of a story before like that, but it made me wonder, when was enough enough? Dating can be hard, but in the end, I think it's safe to say that we all want love. We need to learn how to set our standards and set our boundaries and stick to those. Yeah, some things we can bend on, but certain things should be a hard line. We can't put ourselves in a situation where we're dating people who we feel like are truly not on our level and then get the results that she received. So tell me in the comments section, when is enough enough?